So you got Starfield, and you're having a hard time killing those enemies? Well, this tutorial's gonna help you out. I'm OneLastMidnight, and today we're gonna take a look at how to get some really decent starter weapons right from the very beginning. You're gonna have to progress through the storyline to the point where you get to Sarah Morgan, and she's located in Jameson in the lodge on the Alpha Centauri system. This is going to be within the first maybe half an hour of your game, depending on how quick you play, and so you should be able to get to this point pretty quickly. After you're done talking to her, she's going to give you the lodge key. And once she does, you're pretty much free to go wherever you want. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So open up your star chart, get to the galaxy map, and we're going to go to Naron. And in there is a planet called Valo. Go ahead and select that and jump to it. After a quick scan, go ahead and land at Hopetown, which is really the only city on this planet. If you happen to have Sarah as a companion, make sure you talk to her and have her wait there, because some of the stuff that you're about to do is a little bit shady. Once you get into Hopetown, make your way over to the gun shop. It's pretty easy. Just quickly go through the town, past the ranger area, and then you'll see best defense right here in the corner. Talk to Carlos, go through his beginning dialogue. Before you see what he has for sale, make sure you exit out and do another quick save, because that way you can skip that dialogue in the future. But go ahead and talk to him again and see what he has for sale. We're going to look for weapons. And the weapon that we're looking for is a modified Grendel. Now, I'll tell you why. The 7.77 millimeter ammo is probably the most abundant ammo in the game. You find it a lot in the beginning areas, and so you're never going to run out of ammo for this weapon. And the reason we're looking for a modified Grendel is we're looking for two specific mods on the Grendel. We're looking for armor piercing, and we're also looking for semi-automatic. So this Grendel is not the Grendel that we want. And if they don't have another Grendel in there, like a blue one, then go out, do a quick load, and go back and look at his inventory again until you find that modified Grendel that you're looking for. Again, he's selling another modified Grendel, but it's not exactly the one that we want. Now, I won't lie to you, this might take many reloads. It's, of course, save scumming, but that's okay. Eventually, you're going to find yourself a really nice modified Grendel. And I'll show you why this is so important in a little bit. Once you've got your Grendel, do another quick save. And then what you want to do is we're going to steal these mag shears right here. Now, these mag shears are also randomized. I noticed that when I tried this when I was level 8, I got an advanced mag shear on one of these, and the other one was a regular mag shear. But regardless, pick up the mag shears, because you can add mods to the mag shears later. Pick up something that will allow you to knock it off of the wall.
Just letting off some steam before the next shift.
And onto the ground. And then once you have them on the ground, crouch, and we're going to move them back over to the back room. And we'll just slide these over here like this. You want to make sure you don't knock them underneath the counter, because if you do, you're going to have to reload and do it all over again. And sometimes an annoying person will be standing there, but that's okay. Just get them into that area. Once you have the items in front of the door, go ahead and open up the door and continue to push the items through. Once you have both mag shears in, close the door and then pick up the mag shears. Now, the mag shears in your inventory will say that they're stolen, right? So we don't want a stolen item. So let's go ahead and take care of that. If you haven't been, open up your map and go to the Sol system. I like going to Mars because the Trade Authority is just right there. It's easy to find. So let's go ahead and jump over to Mars, or to the Sol system really fast. Good. Once you get into the Sol system for the first time, it's actually going to put you right at Mars. So just jump down to Sidonia and do a quick land. First time you land on Mars, you're going to have to walk over to the entrance, and then from there on out, you can just teleport directly to the front of the entrance. Once you get into the Sidonia Central Hub, just go straight. And then make a quick right, and there's the trade authority right there.
I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes.
Go through the trade authority stuff. He's going to talk to you a bunch about garbage.
It's depressing.
Make it look for a trade. And then you're going to want to sell your 2 stolen mag shears. Before you leave the screen, and it's important you do not leave this screen, you want to buy those back. So how you're going to do that is you're going to sell from ship inventory, and then you're going to get a buy button. And then scroll down to buy back, and you can buy back the shears exactly for what you sold it for. And once you buy back the mag shear, they're clean. They no longer have the stolen symbol on it, so it's yours for good. And of course, you're going to have to pick up some ammo for the mag shears. Now, the mag shear ammo is super expensive. You can see I'm buying 240 for 9,000, but I'll show you why it is so important. So the purpose of all this was to get better weapons, right? So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a test. With the standard Grendel attacking this person, I'm only getting 3 damage. And it says so. It's unmodified. It does 3 damage, so you're going to get 3 damage. Again, the Grendel is so important because of the ammo type. The ammo type can be found everywhere, so essentially you're not going to have to pay for ammo for this weapon. With the modified Grendel, you can see that I'm getting 12 plus damage, and criticals are even higher. And so there's the biggest comparison for you for this particular weapon and why you should get it early game. The moment you step off and you start doing adventures inside of Starfield, you're going to encounter spacers or whatever, somebody who wants to try to kill you. So making sure you have that good starter weapon to begin with is going to make these battles a little bit easier. So instead of starting with your starter gear or whatever it is, the cutter or whatever the basic weapons you found in the beginning, make sure you go off and get that modified Grendel. It's not that expensive. You have the money for it. Do it. Now let's look at the mag shear. The ammo for the mag shear is insanely expensive, but the damage that this weapon causes is also equally as insane. So you can see here, I'm just absolutely mowing through the authority here on Cydonia, the people on Cydonia, robots on Cydonia, just ripping everything up with this weapon. You want to use this weapon as a burst. And the reticle is this little grid, and you want to make sure most of or all of it is on the body part that you're shooting. Because that way you're going to get the most effect out of this weapon. Getting these 2 items are going to help you out a lot in the early game. Look, they're not the absolute best weapons ever. I mean, people that are saying, these are the greatest, most OP weapons, it's all bullshit. These are just great starter weapons to have. And it's not, I don't think it's a cheat. I don't think it's a hack. You're just buying a modified Grendel, and you happen to be doing a little bit of theft. But hey, you know, that's okay. So just steal the mag shears, and then you have the mag shears. Of course, you're going to have to, you know, pay for the ammo for the mag shear, which is going to cost you out the butt. But you're going to be able to do all of the really, I won't say tough, but you're going to be able to do higher level outposts and be able to get into higher level battles.
Really?
With enemies that are, you know, twice or triple the level that you are. I hope you found this guide helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'd love to see you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya. Bye-bye.